So good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, my dear Chintos. Good evening, everyone. Vanakkam, vanakkam, vanakkam. எப்படி இருக்கீங்கடா? How are you doing, my dear Chintos? I want every one of you to respond in the chat box. How are you people? How are you doing? Yes. Yes. இன்னைக்கு last part of the binomial theorem da. So binomial theorem part 3, you can see this binomial theorem part 3. So in today's class mainly I'll be talking about applications of binomial theorem. Okay va, and kandipa in the lecture வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்டா கண்டிப்பா ஒரு மினிமமான question we can expect from this concepts. Okay va, so இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கவர் பண்ண போற கான்செப்ட்ஸ் என்னன்னா, see இன்னைக்கு நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண போற கான்செப்ட்ஸ் என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, I'll show it to you. Okay, so Naki, we will talk about this binomial theorem for rational index, application of binomial theorem, okay wow. And also when to find out number of integral terms or rational terms and finding out number of irrational numbers, irrational terms. Are you getting the point? How to find out number of rational and irrational terms? Rational terms can also be called as integral terms. Okay wow, these are the main important concept da. So adha na discuss panna poren inniki. So before getting into that, my request and a sincere request to you all is that please do subscribe the channel. So many of you are watching the channel, videos without subscribing it, so please do subscribe it. Okay, and yes, before getting into that, as I have been telling you people, so namalukku ஒரு free crash course போயிட்டு இருக்குடா. என்ன ஒரு free crash course, ignite ane பேரு. Okay, crash course name என்ன, ignite JEE 2027. okay va, ignite 2027 free crash course in JEE Vaathi channel. okay va, so the speciality of this crash course enna, see we will be having all the 3 subjects, PCM, physics, math, chemistry. Physics and chemistry will be started very soon da. So math one, see I have covered whatever the chapters over here, everything will be covered over here. We can see this now, binomial theorem also added. okay va, so you can just go through this and watch whatever the chapter you wish to. Yes sir. Now see, for example, you want yes sir, if you are watching a lecture, so namalukku nadula edho da doubt vandiruchina, so take a snap of that, upload over here and then get it solved. okay va, so that is what way the insta solve feature is all about. And now one more vishayam enna, you can get access for test as well. okay, you can even give your test. okay va, so for example, for some reason you missed your test, for some reason you couldn't write the test. For example, you were suffering from fever, so adanala, so you did not attempt it. So in that case you still can attempt your test. So that missed test will be in the missed section, so anga poi you can attempt it. okay, so it's a beautiful opportunity da. And you know what, idu ellame pandradhukku we are charging 0 rupees. it is for absolute free of cost. okay, it is absolutely free for everyone da. So listen the class everyone. And now one more thing, one more beautiful fact enna, sir how do we just enroll for this? Simple, you just need to log in with your email ID and password in the Vedantu website. okay va, adu login pannakapram you can get buy option in the in the downside. So just click on that. With a 0 rupees you can purchase this free crash course. So yeah, that's it for that's it about the Ignite JEE crash course. So inaki we are going to discuss about this in the this one in a binomial theorem. okay wow, yes, so binomial theorem part 3 in fact. So while let's get into the show then now. okay wow, so let us get into the show. This is very important class. See, this will be a slightly smaller lecture, but smaller one, so 1.5 hours maximum. okay wow, so but definitely it is going to be very important. okay, so before getting into the applications of binomial theorem, let me start with finding number of rational and irrational terms. Finding number of rational and irrational terms. How do you find out number of rational and irrational terms? So finding number of rational and irrational terms. See, rational can also be called as integral terms. Okay, wow. Or you can say irrational terms. How do you find out rational, irrational, and you can say rational, integral, and irrational? Okay, wow. So just a minute. I am unable to read your chart. Just a minute now. Yes. So I'm back. So the focus is clear, then. Focus clear aikada. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good evening, Prakash. Good evening, V Bhavani. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Good to see you guys here. Okay. Yes, physics will come very soon, don't worry. So physics classes also will go live. Just be patient. Okay, wow. Huh. So first, I'll teach you shortcut first. Okay, wow. And then method. I'll teach you the shortcut first and then method. So for example, let me take any simple question. So everybody listen. Question is that, for example, I'm telling you 2 root 3. Okay, wow. Something like this. Plus 8 root 5. I mean 8th root of 5. 8th root of 5. 8th root of 5. All to the power of, let's say, 256. Okay, wow. This is a famous question. Simple question. Listen the class. So first, listen the class. You can write this as 3 to the power 1 by 2. Can I write this as 5 to the power 1 by 8? Absolutely yes. Power of 256. Correct? Sir, நான் இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னா simple. So கீழ இருக்க நம்பர் இங்க இருக்கு இல்லையா 3 and 5. இந்த பொசிஷன்ல இருக்க நம்பர் எப்பவுமே பிரைம் நம்பர் இருக்கணும். இப்போ in case prime number இல்லாட்டி நீ primeல கன்வர்ட் பண்ணி தான் இந்த ஷார்ட்கட் அப்ளை பண்ண முடியும். ஓகேவா? So yes. Now tell me here, இப்போ நான் வந்து என்னன்னு you need to take LCM of 2, 8. Take LCM of 2, 8. LCM of 2, 8 என்னடா 8. ஓகேவா? So LCM of this denominators 2 and 8 இருக்கு இல்லையா, so அவரோட LCM எடுத்தா நம்மளுக்கு என்ன வரும், 8 வரும். So இந்த 256 power இருக்கு இல்லையா, power 256 divide with 8 and take step of that, greatest integer of that. So what is it tell me now, 8 3s 24 and 1 remainder 16, so 8 2s. So my answer will be what, either 32 plus 1, either 32 or 33 will be your answer. Sir, இப்போ நான் 32 or 33 எப்படி decide பண்றது? 32 definitely, but I'm saying the answer is 33. How? Guys, this 32 is giving me that the R values which are other than 0, non-zero R values are how many there? 32 non-zero R values are there. What is this 1 basically? This 1 is representing here R value 0. How do we, sir, how do we know that whether we are supposed to add or 1? I mean, how do we supposed to know that whether we can add 1 or not? My answer is 32 now. I'm saying that my answer is not 32. Okay, wow. Sir, 32 and people will take 32, but 32 is not correct answer here. So 32 plus 1 and the plus 1 add பண்ணனுமா பண்ணக்கூடாது எப்படி decide பண்றது? Listen. So I'm saying overall answer is 33. For that I need to write general term. What is general term for this? General term is basically what? N C R, the first term to the power of n minus r, second term is what, 5 to the power of 1 by 8 to the power of r. நான் இப்போ ஸ்பெஷலா r is equal check பண்ண போறேன். Can r is equal 0? Can r be 0 here? Can r value 0? Yes. Can r value be 0 here? I'm checking that. அது எப்படி செக் பண்ணது? இப்போ r value இங்க 0 போட்டா 256 C0 is what, basically an integer. Perfect. இங்க r value இதுல 0, r value இங்க substitute பண்ணா 256 minus 0 by 2. 256 is perfectly divisible by 2 now. Okay, r value இங்க 0 போடு, 0 by 8. Perfectly, 0 is perfectly divisible by 8. So r value 0 definitely should be taken. Okay, r value 0 should be accepted here. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. So r value 0 எடுத்தா, so 32 what? 32 we got. In the 32 r is equal 0 was not included. இப்போ நான் general term, if I write general term like this, for r value 0 check பண்ணா, r is perfectly divisible by 256. Okay, wow. இப்போ r value 0 போட்டா, 256 divisible by 2 perfectly, and 0 divisible by 8. So அது பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் எனக்கு r value 0 accept ஆயிடுச்சுடா. r value 0 accept ஆயிடுச்சுனா 32 க்கு ஒரு வேல்யூ ஆட் பண்ணா 33 வரும். So this is the answer. So ultimately நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா, so கீழ இருக்க basis வந்து you need to make it to prime numbers and then go for it. So now therefore number of integral or rational term, number of integral or rational terms, how many are there? Rational terms is equal to 32 plus 1, so which is equal to 33. 32 are there. So if I have to find out number of irrational terms, number of irrational terms terms is equal to what? இதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? Total minus rational or integral, anything works. So total how many terms are there? Total there are 257 terms will be there. Total 257 terms will be there, isn't it? அதுல எத்தனை rational terms? 33. இது solve பண்ணா நம்மளுக்கு எத்தனை வரும்? 2 as it is 4. So 224 will be the right answer. Is it clear? Yes or no? There are 224 irrational terms are there, 33 rational terms are there, or integral terms are there. Yes or no? Sir, if I have to go with a method எப்படி பண்ணனும்? By using method எப்படி solve பண்றது? By using method வேணும்னா ஒரே ஒரு லாஜிக், first you need to write general term and then check each and every r value. That's it. Okay வா? இப்போ r value I need to write general term, write r different values. Here r should be what? Basically r should be lesser than or equal to what? 256. Yes or no? R value should lie between what? Lesser than or equal to what? 256. R value can be equal to 256 but less than 256 இருக்கணும். More than 256 இருக்கக்கூடாது. Simple. Okay வா? So this is the basic logic da. Now I'll give one more question. For example, any power, like let's say I'm just telling you any power, any different power. Let me say, if I'm talking about 9 to the power of something, 9 to the power of 1 by 4 plus 8 to the power of any number you take, 9 to the, sir yaar mein listen pal, yes Bhavani, listen the class, 8 to the power 1 by 6 I have, and power could be anything, any power you take, any power. Let's say I'm taking 1024, I'm taking 1024. நீங்க ட்ரை பண்ணணும், எப்படி ட்ரை பண்ணணும் பாருங்க, listen the class. For example, this is the question here, 9 and 8 is not a prime number. What you need to do, make it to prime number. How? 3 power of 2 whole to the power of 1 by 4 plus 8 means what? 2 cube whole to the power of 1 by 2 whole to the power of 1024. Correct? இப்போ பாரு 3 இதென்ன 1 by 2 plus 2 1 by 6, right? Sorry, இதென்ன 1 by 6, right? இது 1 by 6. So now 2 power 1 by 2 whole to the power of what? 1024. Here definitely இங்க இருக்க number both are prime. Check, both should be prime, both are prime numbers. Okay va. So now what I need to do, take the LCM of these two numbers. 2 comma 2 LCM enna, LCM of these two is basically 2. Yes or no? So now divide 1024 divided by 2 panna namalukku என்ன வரும்டா 5 1 2. Yes or no? 5 and 12. So 5 and 2, can your answer be 5 and 12 or 5 and 3? 5 12 or 5 3? 5 and 3. So we need to write general term. For that general term I am writing. So NCR first term to the power of 1024 minus R. Are you getting the point? Next second term 2 to the power of 1 by 2 to the power of R. If R value 0 போட்டா 1024 is perfectly divisible by 2. R value 0 போட்டா 0 is perfectly divisible by 2. So R is equal to 0 should be accepted. So now total answer and tell me. So therefore 5 and 2 plus 1, which is 5 and 3, is equal to what? Number of rational terms. இப்படி solve பண்ணணும், number of rational terms. So this is what the answer is all about for this question. Simple logic. எப்பவுமே கீழே இருக்க numbers, கீழே இருக்க number இது okay, these two should be prime number. 9 and 8 வந்து prime கிடையாதுடா. So 9 and 8 prime கிடையாதுனா you need to make 9 and 8 in terms of prime. பாரு 3 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number. அப்போ 2 into 1 by 4 1 by 2, 3 into 1 by 6 1 by 2. So கீழே இருக்க base, கீழே இருக்க denominator என்ன 2 comma 2, 2 comma 2 LCM என்ன 2. Are you getting the point or not? So on the LCM we need to divide with the power. அது பண்ணா எனக்கு 5 and 12 வந்துச்சு, 5 and 2. Either your answer is 5 and 2 or 5 and 3. அந்த எப்படி செக் பண்ணது, அதுக்கு ஜெனரல் டர்ம் யூனிட் ரைட். R வேல்யூ செக் செப்பரேட்டா செக் பண்ணா R வேல்யூ 0 அக்செப்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. R வேல்யூ 0 அக்செப்ட் பண்ணா 5 and 2 plus 1. என்ன plus 1? Y plus 1? Because R is equal to 0 is accepted here. அது அக்செப்ட் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் இங்க ஆட் பண்ணணும். ஆட் பண்ணா நமக்கு 5 and 3 is the final answer. Hope everybody is getting the point. Hope everybody is understanding. Yes, Selvam, this is the last part. Sachin, this is 11th Sachin Tendulkar, this is the last part, Sachin Tendulkar ji. Okay, Purida, very good sir, very good. Yes. Now how do you find out number? See, sometimes they'll ask sum of rational terms and irrational terms. Sometimes they will ask sum of rational terms and irrational terms. Okay, I'll give you one JEE 2024 question. Pari, ஒரு question என்ன பாத்தீங்கன்னா, find the number of integral terms in the terms. See, 7 to the power of 1 by 2 given plus 11 to the power of 1 by 6 whole to the power of 8 they have given, whole to the power of 824, sorry 8 கிடையாது. Okay, so find the number of integral terms. Try பாரு இது JEE 2024 JEE 2024 question. Okay வா, இது homework, எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த homework டா. Will you be able to do this? Very good, Sachin. Next, another question I'll give you. Another question. This is homework for you all. Find the sum of rational terms find the number of rational terms in the expansion of in 2 power 1 by 5 plus 5 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 15. Okay wow. So 2 power 1 by 5, 5 to the power 1 by 3 to the power of 15. So is equal to dash. First guys, listen to the class here. If they are asking you to find out number of rational terms and irrational terms, and the shortcut apply பண்ணனும். இப்போ question பாரு, sum of rational and irrational terms. Okay, if they ask sum of rational and irrational terms, கண்டிப்பா நீங்க procedure தான் follow பண்ணனும். என்ன சார் procedure? இப்போ இங்க கொடுத்த questionல rational terms we need to find out. இப்போ rational terms என்ன பாரு, rational terms means what basically? We need to write general term. General term means what? NCR, first term to the power of n minus r, second term to the power of r. Okay வா sir, இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு definitely r should lie between what? R should lie between what? 0 to 15. Correct or not? You need to check individually now. Check all the possible values of r. What are the possible values of r? R is equal 0, r is equal 0 ல இருந்து 15 வரைக்கும் check பண்ணணும். Yes or no? Whichever the r values are satisfying here, that will be your, whichever the r values are giving you, yes, whichever the r values are giving you the proper rational terms, that should be taken, remaining should be eliminated. I'll show it to you. R value 0 pota, so yes, r value 0 is accepted here because r value 0 pota namakku proper ana or integer varum. Okay va, r value 1 pota paru, r value 1 poti paru, 15 minus 1 14, 14 is not divisible by 5, so r value 1 எடுக்க கூடாது. r value 2 எடுக்கலாமா? r value 2 எடுத்தா r value 2 எடுத்தா 13 by 5, no. So and so on, இப்படியே check பண்ணனும்டா. Lastly r value 15 will satisfy. 15 பண்ணா பாரு 0. Yes, r value 0 and 15 மட்டுக்கு வரும்டா, மத்த நடுவுல இருக்க r value satisfy ஆகாது. செக் பண்ணி பாரு. r value 5 எடுத்துட்டு பாரு, 5 பண்ணா 5 is not divisible by 3. r value 7 எடுத்துட்டு பாரு, 15 minus 7 8, 8 is not divisible by 5. See, it should divisible by both here and here both. Are you getting the point? I am taking r value 1. R value 1 means 15 minus 1 by 5. 14 is not divisible by 5. அதனாலவே r value 1 எடுக்க கூடாது. That's why reject பண்ணியாச்சு. புரியுதா? அப்படியே இண்டிவிஜுவலா செக் பண்ணா நமக்கு r value 0 and 15 மட்டுக்கு satisfy ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. அதனாலவே என்ன பண்ணணும்? So first we need to take this forward. Okay வா? r value 0 எடுத்தா என்ன வரும்? 15c0 2 power of 1 by 5 to the power of 15, 5 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 0. Okay வா? r value 1 எடுத்தா, sorry 15 எடுத்தா 15c 15 2 power of by 5, 15 minus 15 0. Okay, 5 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 15. Okay வா? Sir, we need to sum, add both. Add panna we will get answer. Add panna we will get the answer. Answer I'll write here. 3133 is answer. Answer enna 3133. I have already done in your seniors droppers batch. In the question already panniyachida. Okay, 3133 is the right answer. Are you getting the point? 3133 will be the right answer. Okay ba? Method venuna ipdi da pananum. We need to write general term, check individual r values, and then r value 0 and 15 satisfy ஆயிடுச்சு. r value 0 போட்டக்கு அப்புறம் இது வரும், 15 போட்டக்கு இது வரும். அப்போ இது என்ன ஒரு இன்டிஜர், இது ஒரு இன்டிஜர். இந்த இன்டிஜர் ரெண்டுமே ஆட் பண்ணா ஆன்சர் வந்து 3133 will come. Super sir. So this is how we find out number of rational and irrational terms da. I taught you the shortcut as well da. இது வந்து shortcut. இது shortcut. Method வேணும்னா you can go with the method. This is the method பாதி. This is the method. We need to find out the number of rational terms. Here, how many rational terms are there? Tell me. How many rational terms are there? If I ask you to find out the number of rational terms, buddy. If I ask you to find out number of rational terms here, number of rational terms, number of rational terms, number of rational terms. How do you find out? Answer will be 2. Where you get r is equal 0 and 15. So please check that and then answer it. Okay, wow. Purida? Yes, sir. Next, applications of binomial theorem. Application of binomial theorem. First concept, divisibility problems. Divisibility problems. Divisibility problems. Sir, what do you mean by divisibility problem? Divisibility problem is when I'm dividing a very big number with any number, appo remainder enna andha mari question kepanga. So for example, idhukku namalukku first vandu enakku normal ona concept theriyanuda. Okay, first I'll teach you something important. Addition rule, add or subtract, anything, add or subtract. Add or subtract means for example 3 plus 4 divided by 2 irukkuda. Okay va. So normala paru, normala na divide panna enna varum, 3 by 2 remainder is 1, 4 by 2 remainder na 4 by 2 remainder is 0. So overall remainder is going to be what? 1 only. Okay va. Ipo 3 by 2 divide 3 with divide, 3 divided by 2 panna remainder 1, 4 divided by 2 panna remainder 0. In the ரெண்டு individual reminders add panna namalukku overall remainder will come. Sir, yes sir, individual remainder find out panni திருப்பி add பண்ணனும். டைரக்டா பண்ண முடியாதா? டைரக்டிவ் பண்ணிக்கலாம் பாரு. So 3 plus 4 7 by 2 remainder na 7. If I divide with 2, remainder is going to be 1 only. Check. 100% yes. Sir, now what I am doing, this is one case. Now for example 4, now what I am saying, listen the class. 4 minus 3 by 2 panna enna varum? Okay, idu or question da. Remainder enna remainder paru? What is the remainder? 4 divided by 2 panna remainder 0. 3 by 2 remainder panna enna? 3 divided by 2 remainder panna 1. So you cannot report your remainder as negative. Remainder negative solla kudadu. Are you getting the point? Don't report your remainder as negative da. So remainder vandu negative la report panna kudadu. Sir, ipo negative la remainder vandirchi. Ipo 4 divided by 2 panna remainder 0. 3 divided by 2 panna remainder 1. Nadula minus irukku minus 1 as it is, sir. Okay va. இப்போ நான் பண்றது என்ன, 0 minus 1 பண்ண 0 minus 1 பண்ணா எனக்கு minus 1 வந்துருச்சு. Overall remainder minus 1, but remainder cannot be negative here. அப்போ நீ என்ன பண்ணணும், இந்த minus 2 க்கு divisor add பண்ணணும். So whenever you get some negative remainder, அது positive பண்றதுக்கு நீ என்ன பண்ணணும், plus 2 square 1 பாரு. ஓகேவா? whenever you get negative remainder டா, அதுக்கு positive பண்றதுக்காகவே கீழே இருக்க denominator என்னது, divisor. And the divisor add பண்ணா remainder will be 1 only. Check. Definitely 1. Array 4 minus 3, sorry 4 minus 3 is what, 1 sir. 1 divided by 2 sir. If I divide with 1, if I divide 1 with 2, what happens, tell me? If I divide 1 with 2, 2 ones 2. 2 ones 2. Minus எடுத்தா minus 1. இந்த கீழே இருக்க minus 1 remainder க்கு divisor add பண்ணா நம்மளுக்கு answer 1 only will come. Check. Okay va. Remainder cannot be negative. So remainder negative வந்துருச்சுனா அதுக்கு divisor add பண்ணி positive பண்ணனும். Okay va. No Sham, this is live Ram. Okay va. Sir, இப்போ for example multiply பண்ணா என்ன வரும்? For example 4 into 3 divided by 2 பண்ணா multiplication rule பாரு. Multiplication rule. Multiply பண்றதுக்கு நான் பண்றது என்ன? See for example 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2. 4 into 3. 12. 12 by 2 remainder என்ன? 0. Remainder is 0 here. Remainder is equal to 0. Eppadi? So 4 divided by 2 பாரு. 4 divided by 2 remainder 0. 0 into 3 divided by 2 remainder என்ன? 1. So 0 into 1 is 0. Normal பண்ணாலோ answer வரும். Individual remainder find out பண்ணி multiply பண்ணாலோ answer will come. எப்போமே remainder negative ல வந்துருச்சுனா அதுக்கு divisor add பண்ணி you need to make it as positive. Keep that in mind. Okay va. Sir, why are you teaching all this? Now this is what is going to be very very useful when you learn divisibility problems. Now let me teach you a simple question da. Now let me teach you a very simple question. Enada adi? Okay, or JEE question I'll teach you da. For example, I'm talking about listen the class. So find the remainder. find the remainder when 2022 to the power of 2026 divided by 7 okay வா நான் சொல்றது புரியுதா எல்லாருக்கும் yes or no guys listen the class okay multiply பண்ண add and subtract பண்ண இப்படி வந்துருச்சு reminder இது reminder here இது reminder are you getting the point இது reminder okay வா yes or no absolutely sir now இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னா பாரு so 2022 to the power of 2026 divisible by 7 okay வா சார் எப்படி சார் பண்றது நார்மலா எப்படி பண்ணணும் நார்மலா நீ என்ன பண்ணணும்னா இப்போ 2022 கீழ இருக்க 2022 you need to split such a way that and the split பண்ண நம்பர் வந்து divisible by 7 இருக்கணும் 2022 you need to split such a way that and the split பண்ண நம்பர் divisible by 7 இருக்கணும் or nearest multiple of 7 இருக்கணும் சார் எப்படி பாரு சார் I'll write 2022 as 2023 minus 1 to the power of some 2026 divisible by 7 if I am dividing this very big number with this small number அப்போ ரிமைண்டர் என்ன அதுதான் கேட்டிருக்காங்க பாரு இது பண்றதுக்கு நான் என்ன பண்ணணும் சார் உங்களுக்கு எப்படி சார் ஐடியா வந்துச்சு சார் 2023 minus 1 எதுக்கு பண்ணணும் why don't we write 2024 minus 2 சார் இப்போ 2024 minus 2 you பண்ணிக்கலாம் இல்லையா why are you doing this இப்படி பண்ணா நம்மளுக்கு ஆன்சர் ஈஸியா வரும்டா ஏனா I know that 2023 is perfectly divisible by 7 பாரு 2023 வந்து perfectly divisible by 7 ஆயிடும் 7 ones 7 twos 7 twos means what da 14 6 means 662 8 9 correct yes or no 62 yes 289 times 7 to 2023 is perfectly divisible by 7 ipo pare that is why I introduced that that's why I introduced that so appo normala pandradhukku eppadi pannum paru normala venuna I'll teach you the normal NCR first term to the power of 2026 minus R second term to the power of R minus and so on check now this is divisible by what basically this is divisible by what this is divisible by 7 this is divisible by 7 last la ஒரே ஒரு term வரும்டா and the term is what reminder okay வா நான் சொல்றதுனா புரியுதா எல்லாருக்கும் guys listen the class ஒரே ஒரு நிமிஷம்டா இங்க பாரு இப்படி you should write this next term என்ன 2026 to the power of 2026 NCR or NCR na illa NC0 you write NC0 basically NCR na kadiyadu you write NC0 don't write general term you write okay NC0 so 0 okay so 1 to the power of 0 minus 2026 NC1 2023 to the power of 2025 1 to the power of something are you getting the point and so on last line minus 1 to the power of R and so on 2026 C 2026 2023 to the power of 0 1 to the power of 2026 இப்போ நான் சொல்றதுன்னா this entire thing இங்க இருக்க பெரிய நம்பர் full number this number full-ஆமே divisible by 7 ஆயிருமா ஆகாது the entire thing divisible by 7 பண்ணா நமக்கு ரிமைண்டர் என்ன வரும் I know that 2023 is perfectly divisible by 7 here அப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன் பாரு நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் பாரு 2026 is perfectly divisible by 7 so இது டிவைட் பண்ணா ரிமைண்டர் 0 வரும் இப்போ இந்த நம்பர் with 7 பண்ணா ரிமைண்டர் 0 வரும் and so on இதுக்கு முன்னாடி term till this term நான் divide by 7 பண்ணா கண்டிப்பா 0 வரும்டா லாஸ்ட் டைம் என்ன இது என்ன 1 ஓகேவா are you getting the point or not with me so இது என்ன 1 to the power of something is 1 are you getting the point or not இப்போ ஆன்சர் என்ன இருக்குடா ஆன்சர் என்ன answer is basically 1 because see the last number is giving me 1 divided by 7 பண்ணா 1 divided by 7 பண்ணா 1 divided by 7 பண்ணா 717 minus 6 minus 6 க்கு divisor add பண்ணா ஆன்சர் என்ன 1. சாரி, எனக்கு ரிமைண்டர் என்ன வந்துருச்சுடா, ரிமைண்டர் வந்து 1 வந்துருச்சு. ஓகேவா, this is the answer. Okay, so this is how the remainder will be calculated. But sir, this is very lengthy method sir, this is very lengthy method. அப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணணும், I will not be following this method, I will follow some chintu method. Chintu method. Look at the board everyone. என்னன்னா பாரு, I'll teach one simpler method. 2022 அது எல்லாமே very lengthy method. எப்போவுமே இந்த லாஜிக் அப்ளை பண்ணணும். 2026 divided by 7. ஓகேவா, இங்க என்ன சார் 2022 சார். ஓகேவா, இப்போ பாரு நான் என்ன பண்றேன், I'm writing this as 2023 minus 1 divided by 2026 divided by 7. இப்போ நீ என்ன பண்ணணும்னா பாரு, சிம்பிள் ரவி, சிம்பிள் எவ்ரி டைம் சிம்பிள் பண்ணணும். ஓகே சார், இப்போ சிம்பிள் ஜஸ்ட் லிசன், 2023 minus 1 divided by 7 into 2023 minus 1 divided by 7. How many times? 2026 times. இந்த process 2026 time repeat பண்ணணும். இப்போ நல்லா பாரு, 7 ones 7 289 times, கரெக்டா நோடா. இப்போ 289 times, remainder 0. ஆறு என்ன பண்ண, இது பை இது பண்ணா remainder 0 வரும். I need to find out remainder here. அப்போ just cancel this. ஓகே, இங்க remainder என்ன வந்துருச்சுனா -1. ஓகேவா, இந்த கேஸ்ல see 223 2023 is perfectly divisible by 7. அது பண்ணா எனக்கு ரிமைண்டர் 0 வரும்டா. அந்த 0 -1. இப்போ இது பை இது ரிமைண்டர் பண்ண, I mean 2023 by 7 பண்ணா ரிமைண்டர் 0 -1 as it is, 0 -1 as it is. How many times? 2026 times. ஓகேவா, 2026 times. So -1 how many times? 2026 times, which is equal to +1. This is the overall remainder. How simple it is. How simple it is. I taught you na பாரு, in the starting I taught you this. இங்க பாரு, எங்க இருக்குது, இங்க பாரு. So individually see subtract பண்ணா, இது by இது பண்ணா 0, இது by இது பண்ணா remainder 1 -1. So 0 -1 remainder, -1 க்கு 2 add பண்ணா எனக்கு remainder 1 வந்துருச்சு. remainder வந்து 1 வந்துருச்சுடா. So yes, so that is the logic. இப்போ நான் இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னன்னா பாரு, சிம்பிள் சார், இவ்வளவு பண்ண தேவையில்லை சார், இவ்வளவு பண்ண தேவையில்லை. சிம்பிள் என்ன, 2023 divided by 7 பண்ணா ரிமைண்டர் வந்து 0, -1 to the power of 2026 is what, 1. Direct I can say here itself. For your understanding purpose, I'm telling you all this. Okay, wow. So to make you understand detailedly, so I'm explaining all these 3 steps. But in fact, you can answer the question here itself. Within one step you can done. Within one step you can finish this question. Just one step. You understand? Within just one step. So this why this panna enakku 0 remainder, -1 to the power of 2026 is 1. Okay, hope you people are getting the point. So this is how we do this remainder based questions. எப்போமே இந்த மாதிரி லாஜிக் தான் அப்ளை பண்ணணும். So 2023 why do you introduce? Are 2023 is nearest multiple of 7. See, 2023 is the nearest multiple of 2022. 2022 க்கு nearest number which is divisible by 7. என்னது 2023 தானா, 2022 க்கு இந்த 2022 க்கு நியரா என்ன நம்பர் perfectly divisible by 7, that is 2023. 2022 க்கு just நியரா. Okay, nearest multiple of 7 என்னன்னா 2023. That's why I'm just introducing 2023. Okay sir. Sir, if I write next question, listen the class. Okay, I'm just dividing, listen the class. 51 to the power of 2027. You are going to write the exam in 2027 na, so that's why I'm giving 2027 power. Sir, what is the remainder here? Sir, 51 divided by 51 by 13 into 51 by 13 into 51 by 13 into, and so how many times da? 2027 times. But I will not do that. நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னா 13th table nearest multiple of 51. பாரு, 51 க்கு nearest multiple என்ன, 51 is a number. Adukku nearest multiple of 13 is 52. So I need to introduce 52 here. But 52 minus 1 to the power of 2027 divided by 13 per na. If 13 ones, 13 4 0. Remainder 0 here. So minus 1 to the power of 2027. Minus 1 to the power of odd and now minus 1. Minus 1 is not your remainder. Minus 1 to the power of odd number minus 1. Minus 1 ku you need to divide your, you need to add your divisor. So 12 is the answer. Are you getting the point? Vijay Lakshmi 6 kadiyadama, 12 is the answer. Konjam focus disturb ayitirukida paru. Focus disturb ayichu ore oru nimisham. Clear? Very good, very good, very good. 2026. 12 is the answer. Okay, wow. Absolutely, sir. Next. I'll just do one more question. Sir, as you told that 2021 to the power of 2027 divided by 7. How do we do this? This பண்றதுக்கு நான் என்ன பண்ணனும்? Listen the class. இது பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணனும்? These are all PYQ's model, okay? PYQ model. Pare. So nearest multiple, just now I taught you that, guys. Nearest multiple of 7 to 2021 na 2023. So how do I write now? Tell me. 2023 minus 2 to the power of 2027 divided by 7 பண்ணனும். ஓகேவா? இது கேன்சல் பண்ணிக்கலாம். எப்படி? அரே 2023 is perfectly divisible by கேன்சல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேடா. கேன்சல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கடா. அதோட அர்த்தம் என்ன? நான் கேன்சல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் அர்த்தம் என்ன? 2023 is perfectly divisible by 7. So remainder is 0. is perfectly divisible by 7. So remainder 0. Now what I am getting here, tell me. Minus 2 to the power of 2027. Okay, wow. Minus 2 to the power of 2027. You need to solve this again. Sir, why are you not just adding plus 2? Plus 7, why are you not adding? Oh, sir, minus 2 vandirchu sir, remainder minus 2. In the minus 2 ku 7 add panna answer vandrume. Ama, but listen to the class. But you need to make always 1 here. Try to make 1 over here. So na ipo enna panniterikena paru 2 to the power of 2027 divided by 7 pannu. Are you getting the point or not? Tell me. Idu by idu panna enakku remainder 0 da. Appo idu by idu pannanum illaya? Appo idu by idu panna na remainder paru. That is what I am trying to do here. அது பண்றதுக்கு நான் என்ன பண்றேன் பாரு. See, minus to the power of odd number minus. Let me write minus to the power of odd number minus. Now can I write 2 power of 2026 into 2 to the power of 1 by 7? Why are we writing this, sir? Why are you writing this, sir? What is the reason behind this? What is the reason behind this? I can write, see, basically what? Hello, hello, hello. Arey babu, look at the board, babu. Minus as it is. I can introduce power of 3. This is perfect divisible by 3 or not? No sure. No sure. Ipo na panna pora enna idu 5. I'll do something logically here. 2025 to the power of 2. Okay, wow. Sir, na enna pannada pare. I'm just writing this as 2025 into 2 square. Why? Because I'll tell you that 2025 is perfectly divisible by 3. Pare. So I can write in terms of multiple of 3 or not. Tell me. 3 6 18 3 7s 3 75s into what? 2 square. 2 square means what? Basically 4 divided by what? 7 divided by 7. Yes or no da? Sir, now everybody listen the class. Minus ipo pari idanna 8 to the power of 675. 8 to the power of 675 divided by 7 into 4 by 7. 4 by 7 I am writing separately. So now 8 divided by 7. If I am dividing 8 with 7, remainder and 1. So I am writing here minus as it is 1 to the power of 675 times into 4 by 7. Pari. Okay, wow. So minus 1 as it is, da. Minus 1 as it is. Minus 1 into minus 1. I mean 1 to the power of something is 1, so minus, I'm writing here 4 by 7. I'm dividing 717 minus 3 is the remainder here. Minus 3 ki add panna varum. Minus 3 ki add panna varum 717 minus 3. So answer is 4 here, right? So I'm getting minus 4. This add panna 4 varum. So minus 4 is the remainder here. Yes or no? Da? But you cannot report your remainder as negative. Minus 4 ke 7 add panna. So 3 is the remainder. This is the final answer. 3 is the final answer. Very good, very good, very good. Is that clear or not? Tell me. This by the panna remainder 0. Minus 2 to the power of 2027 by 7 irukku. Adu panna minus to the power of what number minus. I'm just splitting this 2 order power into what 2025 into 2 square. Yena. Sir, why are you not splitting into 2026 into 2 power 1? Because 2025 we can write what in the power of 2 cube. 2 cube na 8. I can introduce 8 here. I can introduce 8. Yena 8 divided by 7 panna in remainder 1 varunda. Adinalave I'm introducing 8. 8 introduce பண்றதுக்கு 2 ஓட பவர் 3 இருக்கணும். இப்போ 2 power of 3 னா இது 675 வரதுக்கு கண்டிப்பா இது 2025 தான் இருக்கணும். அப்படி திங்க் பண்ணணும், ஓகேவா? into 4. So again tell me. So 8 by 7 remainder 1 minus minus as it is. 4 by 7 remainder என்ன? 4 if I divide with 7 remainder வந்து minus 3 minus 3 க்கு 7 add பண்ணா 4 வந்துருச்சா? So minus 4 is the remainder overall. Minus 4 is the remainder overall. So minus 4 ke divisor add panna 3 is the answer. So ipdi solve pananum. Any doubts? Very good, sir. Next. So they'll ask this kind of questions. Fractional part of x. Fractional part of x of this number. So fractional part of this number 4 to the power of 2022 divided by 5. 15. 4 to the power of 2022 divided by 15. So what I need to do, listen in the class. 4 to the power of 2022. This is PYQ, this is PYQ. Okay, why the PYQ actually? Okay, what they are asking is to find out fractional part of this number now. Whenever they ask you to find out what fractional part of this. Fractional part of this. What is fractional part of this? Tell me. So 4, can I write 4 square to the power of 1011 divided by 15? Can I write like this? Yes, Vijayalakshmi, directive panikla. Appadi pannalo varum. I'm detailing explaining, that's why. See, sir, 4 square we can write here. 16 to the power of 1011 divided by 15. Purida. Okay, va. Guys, I'll tell you one logic. Listen to the class. Here, whenever guys, formula, enna formula? Fractional part of something they're asking means formula enna? Always you write. See, remainder by divisor is your formula. Okay, இப்போ remainder na find out பண்ணிட்டீங்கடா. Remainder என்ன? 16 divided by 15. 16 divided by 15 remainder என்ன? 1. 1 to the power of anything is 1. So remainder is what? Basically remainder. What is remainder here? Pari? Remainder is equal to 1. Remainder என்ன? 1. Divisor என்ன? 15. So this is the answer. This is the answer. Da. Remainder is 1. 15 is the divisor, so 15 is the answer. I mean 1 by 15 is the right answer. எப்போமே இந்த மாதிரி क्वेश्चन வந்துருச்சுனா எப்போமே என்ன பண்ணனும்? ரிமைண்டர் பை டிவைசர் பண்ணனும். Very simple, sir. இப்போ பாரு. இங்க பாரு. See, this is 2022. These two questions are homework for you. Okay va? These are what basically 2022 question, 2019 question. Pari. Find the remainder of the following. Just do this. See what I need to do. 7 to the power of 2022 divided by 5 பண்ணனும். And 3 to the power of 2022 by 5 பண்ணனும். 3 to the power of 2022 divided by 5 பண்ணனும். எப்படி? You need to introduce 5 minus 2 here. So careful ah இது by இது separate இது by இது separate பண்ணனும். Okay va? Try to do that. Very simple. பாரு. Again fractional part of x they are asking. இதுக்கு மீனிங் என்ன? First formula என்ன பாரு? Remainder by divisor. Okay va? Remainder என்னடா? 2 power of 403 by 15. I need to introduce 4 here. Pari. 2 power of 4, 16. 4 means what? 100 times into 2 cube. Correct or not? Yes or no? 100% correct, sir. So remainder in a pari here. So remainder 1 to the power of 100. into 8 by 15. 8 by 15 panna, you will get the answer. That's it. 8 by 15. 8 dividing with 15. Da. Okay, wow. 8 dividing with 15. So 15 ones 15. So remainder minus 7, 15 8. So remainder 8. Da. Remainder enna pari. So remainder here, remainder is basically 8 only. 8 divided with 15, remainder is 8. So final answer enna, idhukku answer enna pari. Idhukku answer enna, remainder 8 divided by 15. Yes, answer 8 divided by 15. Simple. எப்போமே fractional part of something வந்துருச்சுனா remainder by divisor பண்ணா answer வரும் எப்போமே. That is answer. Okay va. So this is how we need to do this. This is how we need to do this. பாரு, this is a homework question to you all. இது ட்ரை பண்ணி பாரு. இத ட்ரை பண்ணி பாரு. இதையும் ட்ரை பண்ணி பாரு. Simple question. All the questions you need to try. Okay. Again check. I just already gave this question. It already done da. We already finished this. Already done. We are done with this. Okay. Next concept, finding last digit. Next concept, finding last digit. Hope everybody understood how to find out the remainder concept. I mean, when we are dividing a big number with a small number, remainder eppadi kandipidikiradhu. Okay, sir. Sir, finding last digit. Sir, finding last digit. See, listen the class. Idhukku method enna theriyuma? See, very simple da. You might have studied in PNC basically. PNC you might have studied, but anyway. So always, guys, always introduce the multiples of 10. Always introduce the multiples of 10. Are you getting the point? Vijay Lakshmi? Yes, Vijay Lakshmi. 8 by 15, you are right, you are right. 8 by 15 is the right answer, yes. Okay, always introduce 10. Always introduce what? Always introduce factor of 10, you can write. Factor of 10. Factor of 10. Always introduce factor of 10 is nothing but what basically? See, I have been given what 3 to the power of 104 here. So I am introducing factor of 10. Factor of 10 means 3 square can write. 3 square means 9. So 5, 2. The 52. 3 square can be written as what? 9. So 9 to the power of 52. I am introducing 9 as 10 minus 1 to the power of 52. Correct? Now I'll do what now? Listen the class. I'll just write 10 minus 1 to the power of 52 as NC0 first term to the power of 52 second term to the power of 0 minus 52C1 10 to the power of 51 minus 1 sorry 1 something 1 only. So oh my goodness, wait, plus 52C2 10 power of 50 and so on till 52C51 10 to the power of 1 minus இதுக்கு முன்னாடி மைனஸ் டா, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி மைனஸ் பிளஸ் 52C52 10 to the power of 0. புரியுதா? Yes or no, sir? Yes. Now if you just look at this, they are asking us to find a last digit da. Last digit, you know what you need to do? Listen the class. I'll take 10 square common. I can take 10 square common. Listen the class. Can I take 10 square common? 10 square common. Last, if they are asking you to find out, listen the class. Note, everybody listen the class. If they ask you to find out last digit, if they ask you to find out last digit now, take 10 square common. Take 10 square common. If they ask you to find out last 3 digits now, last 2 digits, sorry. Last 2 digits. If they ask you to find out last 2 digits, now take 10 cube common. Okay, wow. This is the logic we need to apply here. Okay. If they are asking you to find out last 1 digit na 10 square common, last 2 digit na 10 cube common edukanu. Okay, wow. If they are asking you to find out last digits here, last 1 digit they are asking. Last 1 digit na 10 square you take common. 10 square if you take common da, 10 square into something. Listen the class. 10 square into something. This ellame integer dana paru. Idu ellame integer da. Check. Till this. Idhukku munadi term ellame integer da. Ellame integer. 10 square into some integer. It is perfectly integer mari. Yes or no? 100% correct. This is integer. So 10 square common edutha. So 10 square into some integer. I don't bother what integer is that. I don't mind what integer is that, but now tell me here. 52, see 51 is 52, 52 into 10, 520. Last time now 1, absolutely 1, check. Okay, wow. Ipo 10 square, I don't mind. 10 square means what? See, last digit, 10 square into some integer. 10 square into some integer means what? Look at the board. 10 square into some integer, na pare. 10 square some integer, na something, 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 something. Last la kandipa 2 digits varum. 10 square into some integer means what? Or integer into 10 square panna last la rendu zeros dana varum. Yes, something, 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 last la rendu zeros varum. 520 plus 1 minus 520. So minus what? Minus 519. Okay, wow. Ipo இது subtract பண்ண என்ன வரும்? Subtract பண்ணி பாரு. இது subtract பண்ண என்ன வரும்? So 10 minus 9 1. So 9, so 8. Last digit is 1 here. Last digit 1, second last digit is 8. Are you getting the point or not? Tell me. Is that clear, guys? Is it clear with everyone? Last digit we got. Last 2 digits also same, Babu. Last, this is the class. Here, if I take last digit na 10, last digit ke second last digit ke 10 square common we took. Last 3 digit we na. Listen the class. I'll tell you something here. Last digit or last 2 digits. Take 10 square common. Okay. Last 3 digits, last 3 digits. Last 3 digits, take 10 cube common. This will work. Make sense. If I'm taking 10 square common, I'm getting last 2 digits. This is last digit 1. Second last digit is 8. Up this answer is this final answer is answer is basically 1. 1 is the right answer. Yes or no? Second last digit is 8. Last digit is 1. And third last, third digit from the last way, you take 10 cube common. 10 cube common is 3 zeros. 3 zeros is the 0. So 0 and 5 poina. I mean, see, 8. So 9 minus 1. So 8 minus 5. So 3 will come. Are you getting the point or not? So last 3 digit, 10 cube we take common. Last 2 digit or 1 digit, we take 10 square common. That will work. Puridada? Sir, last 1 digit ki 10 common edutalo varum illiya? Aama varum. Kandipa varum. So that also works. Please check. Okay. Yes. Yes. Guys, there is one famous concept. That famous concept perenana. Famous concept perena integral and fractional part. Okay. This question belongs to integral and fractional part. Integral and fractional part. Integral and fractional part. In the question kepdi? In the question epome. In the question epome. Or method use panni solve panna. They have given this x as this, y as this. Okay. Now tell me here. Step of t denotes what? Basically greatest integer lesser than or equal to t. Then which of the following is correct? Guys, this is step actually. This is in the class. It is step ra. Okay, wow. This is step basically. Step x plus step y is even. Step x is odd but step y is even. Step x is even but step y is odd. Step x and y both are odd. Sir, ipo idhukku logic method enna theriyuma? Method is constant method, guys. This method everybody should remember da. Okay, wow. If you remember this method, definitely you can do this very, very easily. Listen the class. I'll teach you in a simple manner. Listen the class. They have given this as x. Let us solve first x. X is equal to what? 8 root 3 plus 13 to the power of 30. Okay. So first expand this x. 13C0, 8 root 3 to the power of 13, 13 to the power of 0 plus 13C1, 8 root 3 to the power of 12, 13 to the power of 1 plus 13C2, 8 root 3 to the power of 11, 13 square and so on till 13c13 8 root 3 to the power of 0 and 13 to the power of 30. Purida. It is the expansion of x. Now let me introduce another, let's say, let me introduce another p. Let me introduce another term called p. P would name any therima. P would name basically, let's say, let's take let and p is equal to what? 8 root 3 minus 13 to the power of 13. Okay, wow. You need to introduce p. This is p what? P is what here? It is rational. It is conjugate term. This is the term, x வந்து கொடுத்த term. அது expand பண்ணா இந்த green color expansion வந்துருச்சு. இப்போ I am introducing another term by taking rational of this. எப்படி sir? எப்படி? Why did you take that? That is how the procedure is. அப்படி solve பண்ணாத இந்த மாதிரி questions will be able to you will be able to solve. Otherwise you will not be able to solve. Guys, this is how the method is all about. So if you take this way, then only you will be able to do it. Otherwise slightly it will become difficult. So what I'll do basically here, now tell me here, NC0 NC0 8 root 3 and 13 to the power of 0, alternative signs will come. So because of the minus, alternative signs will come. 13c1 8 root 3 12 13 to the power of 1 and so on முன்னாடி minus. $100% correct sir. இப்போ இங்க பாரு, நல்ல பாரு சார், இது மைனஸ் இது பண்ண என்ன வரும்? இது மைனஸ் இது பண்ண என்ன வரும்? x minus p பாரு, subtract minus பண்ணா x minus p, right? மைனஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாமா ஆட் பண்ணிக்கலாமாடா? மைனஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாமா ஆட் பண்ணிக்கலாமா பாரு. இது மைனஸ் இது பண்ணணும். இது பண்ண என்ன வரும் பாரு. இது பண்ண இது கேன்சல் ஆயிடும். இது பிளஸ். ஓகேவா? இது கேன்சல் ஆயிடும். ஓகே, இது பிளஸ். Okay, so minus panna even suffixes will be cancelled. So 2 times of odd suffixes will come. 13c1 8 root 3 to the power of 12 13 to the power of 1 plus 13c3 8 root 3 to the power of 10. Okay, 13 to the power of 3 13c13 8 root 3 to the power of 0 13 to the power of 30. Purida? 100% correct sir. Alternative signs cancel. Exactly sir. Yes. Advait, it will start very soon. Relations and functions also will be started very soon. Don't worry. Sir, x minus p இப்படி வந்துருச்சு sir. Sir, x minus p is this. Now tell me here. I want you people to understand one point here. What is x here basically? What is x here? X is equal to 2 times of this. Yes or no? 2 times of this entire thing. This entire thing as it is I am writing plus p. inga pare x na basically x na, what is x basically? X is as it is 2 times of this is something called integer, even integer or not, tell me. This entire thing is an even integer or not, tell me. Even integer 2 into something bracket even integer or not, tell me. What is p here basically? P is what? P is basically what was p? 8 root 3 minus 13 to the power of 30. Now I have one logic here. I have one logic here. In a logic, Pari. Everybody listen. 8 root 13 minus 13 will be always lying between 0 and 1. Do you agree with my point? This number will always lie between 0 and 1. Pari. Root 13 means how much? 3 point something. 3 point something. Yes or no? 8 root, root 13 kadiyadu sir, root 3 idi. Okay, wow, what I wrote? Ore nimisham rachintu. Root 3 is what basically 1.732. 1.732 into 8. Okay, 1.732 into 8. Minus 13. Definitely that will lie between 0 and 1. So this will be what basically, definitely this will be some fractional number. Fractional number. Yes or no? Fractional number. Are you getting the point already? 8 root 13 minus 13. Advait, what happened? Huh? Two into, yes, Vijayalakshmi, yes, 2 into is 2 into some integer is even integer. Guys, 8 root 13 how much? 1.73 into 8, 13 point something, 13 point something, 13 point something minus 13, 0 point something, 0 point something means what basically? 0 point something to the power of 0 point something to the power of power n 13. 0 point something to the power of 13 will always lie between 0 and 1 only again. So this is going to be some fractional number. Okay, wow. So you tell me now. Now x is equal to some even integer plus some fractional number. Okay, wow. Now you tell me everybody. So x is equal to what? Tell me. X is equal to what? Even integer, something even integer plus some fractional. Even integer some fractional number means what? 0 point something. Let me say 0 point something. Is 0 point something. Okay, but even integer plus 0 point something is even integer something. Even integer point something. Idhukku step edutha enna varunda? Idhukku step edutha enna varum? 2 point something oda greatest integer enna? Even dhaan idi. Kandipa even. So this is going to be even. So idu varadu. Okay. X is even, basically y is also even. Option A is correct. C is also wrong. Step of y is also going to be even only. I have already done this in the previous batches. So similarly you need to do for y. Okay, wow. Similarly do for y also. Okay, wow. Similarly you need to do for y also. Kandipa step of y is going to be even. Step of y is also going to be even only. புரியுதாடா? எப்படி இருக்கு கான்செப்ட்? நல்லா இருக்கா? வா அண்ணா வா மாதிரி இருக்கு. Yes or no? Exactly, sir. Guys, are you getting the point or not? Here 8 root 13 basically what? This concept here, listen to the class. This is going to lie between what? 0 point something. Listen to the class. 0.6 something 1. Yes or no? So definitely it is 0.6 something will come. So P is what? Basically 0 point something. 0 point something or power 0 point something. 0 point something or power 13 is what? 0 point something. Even integer plus 0 point something is even integer point something. I mean 2 point something, let's say. Okay, are you getting the point or not? Yes, sir. Sir, now even integer means what? 2 lambda, you can write 2 lambda point something. So 2 lambda point something is what? Basically 2 lambda point something is what? Even integer only, obviously. Yes or no? Definitely A option will match here because y is also going to be even integer only. Step of y is also going to be even integer. Do it in the same procedure. Exactly, Advait, please check. Not like that, Rare. Not like that, Rare. Here I just subtracted this minus this, I got this. That's why I just did like that. Idu minus idu panna enak ipdi vandiruchida. So that is the reason I am writing like that, Advait. Please check. Okay, exactly, sir. So the last concept, if a number lies between listen. Guys, binomial theorem for rational numbers or negative integers. Okay, wow. Negative integers. So what do you mean by this, sir? Sir, we all know this. We know that 1 plus x to the power of n means what? NC0 to the power of x to the power of 0, NC1 x to the power of 1, NC2 x square, NC3 x cube, NCn x to the power of n. So definitely I'm gonna write this whenever mod x is lesser than or equal to 1. Okay, this is possible only mod x lesser than 1, and so until infinity we are going. Let's say I do not know till what I'm going, just let's say till infinity I'm going. Till infinity. So when I'm taking till infinity, mod x should be lesser than 1. Are you getting the point? Absolutely correct, sir. Sir, what is this basically? Listen. This is 1. this is n x as it is. nc2 means what? n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into x square. Idenna n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into x cube and solve till infinity. Cool? Yes or no? Sir, what is the concept name actually? Binomial theorem for rational number or and negative integer. Sir, negative integer means what? Basically, what is the meaning of this? Example, Pari. So, what they are trying to say here, either meaning enna, let's say something to the power of some minus 3, something to the power of 1 by 4, something to the power of minus 3 by 2, in the mari numbers. In the mari expressions ku எப்படி expand பண்றது? இந்த மாதிரி expressionக்கு expansion எப்படி எழுதணும்? நான் சொல்றது புரியுதா? Something to the power of negative number, something to the power of fractional number, something to the power of some negative fractional. அந்த மாதிரி நம்பருக்கு what do we do basically? ஓகேவா? Sir, here I just got to know this 1 plus x to the power of என்ன இது? நல்லா இருக்கு சார். 1 plus x to the power of என்னக்கு இப்படி இருக்கு? நல்லா இருக்கு. இப்போ 1 plus x 1 minus x to the power of n எப்படி இருக்கும்? Okay, guys, here n belongs to, see, this n is natural number, fine. But what if I give 1 plus x to the power of some negative number? Okay, here, listen the class. What if I give like this? இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? Same logic da. Same logic. Replace n with minus n. That's it. Replace n with minus n. Replace n with minus n. If I replace n with minus n, what happens? Tell me. If I replace n with minus n, what happens? If I replace n with minus n, what happens? This 1 only. Minus nx. Minus n. Minus n. So plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial. Nalla pari guys. I am replacing n with minus n da. So inga minus n, inga minus n. Ulla minus common edutha veliya or minus irukku. Minus or minus plus. Okay, into x square. Minus n, minus n. Minus n, minus n. Minus by plus. Minus here. Okay, inga minus. Nalla pari 3 factorial and so on till infinity. Okay va? I am replacing n with minus n da, so appadi replace panna ipdi vandiruchu. Okay va? Super sir, super, idu nalla irukku. Now sir, for example guys, what is n here basically? Here n na, here n belongs to what? N belongs to natural number, obviously. N belongs to natural number minus natural number. Purida, 100% correct. Now I'll just ask you something very, very important. Listen to the class. Sir, for example, if I give 1 minus x to the power of minus n, this is 1 minus x to the power of minus x. How do you write this? Same ra babu. X you replace with minus x ra babu. Avlada ra babu. You replace what now? Tell me here. X you need to replace with minus x. Avlada. In the expression la x you replace with minus x. What happens? Tell me now. 1 minus of minus plus. Okay, next n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into minus x whole square, which is x square. Okay. Minus x cube. So already minus of minus plus. And so on. Everything is in terms of plus. Check. Everything I am getting in terms of plus. Are you getting the point or not? Tell me. If you observe this properly, how it is looking like? This eppadi irukida? This eppadi irukida pari? This 1, this enna 1 means what? NC0 irukku. Here enna 1 means what? 1 means basically NC0 plus idenna n means NC1 into x. This par n into n plus 1 n plus 1 C2 x square. Idenna okay. Idenna guys, here basically n into n plus 1 na. What did I write here? N into n plus, why am I writing this? 1 plus nx. Did I make any mistake da? Check. N into n minus 1 by 2 factorial. So n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial. Here n plus 1 will come da. Enada ari? N plus 1 da. N plus 1. Pari. So here n plus 1 obviously. N plus 1 plus 1. Okay va? So idenna. This is going to be what now? Tell me here. This is going to be n plus 1 c3 x cube and so on till infinity. Eppadi sir? Puriyala sir. Pari. Are this nc0? Idenna nc1. இதென்ன nc n plus 1 c2 இதென்ன n plus 1 c3 பாரு. Are you getting the point or not? Tell me. நல்லா பாரு, இது nc0, இது nc1 into x, n plus 1 c2 into x square, n plus 1 c3 into x cube and so on infinity. இப்போ everybody in the class, I'm going to teach you something important now. Listen. Okay, something to the power of 1 by 2 and so on. Okay, and so on. Now tell me here. Ipo, I'll just write something important and a crazy step. Listen. Ipo, idhula coefficient of x square enna pari. Idhula coefficient of x square enna. From this, coefficient of x to the power of r is equal to dash. What is coefficient of x to the power of r? Coefficient of x to the power of r is equal to dash. From this term, what is coefficient of x to the power of r? Everybody should observe this. Everybody should understand and observe. Listen to the class very carefully. Very carefully. Everyone, please think. Everybody should think, boys and girls. Everybody should think. Either the coefficient of x to the power of r enna, coefficient of x to the power of r enna. Pari. Either the coefficient of x to the power of 1 pari. Everybody listen to the class. Coefficient of x to the power of r in this expansion enna. Coefficient of x to the power of 2 ki n into n plus 1 vandiruchida. Keela 2 factorial. Correct? Coefficient of x is power of 2 na n plus 1 da. Yes or no? இந்த 2க்கு 2 கீழ இங்க 2 na n plus 1 நான் சொல்றது புரியுதா? Okay, 3க்கு 3 as it is, but actually here n plus 2 will come down. Here n plus 1 இது n plus 2 na இது n plus 1 இது n plus 2 actually. என்னடா n plus 2 இது. Guys, 1 minute. Okay, இதுனா இது n plus 2 actually. நல்லா பாரு, n plus 2 n plus 2. See, cube க்கு பாரு, listen the class. Power 2 na கீழ 2 வரும் as it is. இங்க 2 க்கு 2 இங்க 1, 3 க்கு 3 இங்க 2. Okay, எனக்கு x to the power of r வேணும். அப்ப என்ன? n plus r minus 1 cr. This is what the coefficient of x to the power. Babu, Vijayalakshmi, no. n plus r minus 1 cr பாரு. n plus r minus 1 cr. Clear? 100% clear, sir. இப்போ இதுல என்ன? Since we get alternative signs, same expansion will come, but minus 1 will come. அவ்வளவுதான். Same expansion பாரு. n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1 to the power of r. Very important, sir. எனக்கு புரியல, sir. Listen the class. I'll tell you, listen the class. Guys, இப்போ x to the power of 0 ஓட coefficient என்ன? nc0. x to the power of 1 ஓட coefficient என்ன? x to the power of 1 ஓட coefficient என்ன? 1. x square na பாரு, x square na கீழ 2 இங்க plus 1, x cube na கீழ 3 இங்க plus 2. x to the power of r வேணும்னா கீழ something r as it is. இப்போ n plus r ல minus 1. புரியுதா? இங்க r ல ஒரு minus 1. check. n as it is பாரு, n plus 2, n plus 3 and so on, it will be going like that. Okay. But x to the power of r வேணும்னா n plus r ல ஒரு கம்மி r minus 1 cr. So that is how we do basically for coefficient of x to the power of r. Super concept da, and very important concept. I have taught you detailedly this. Detailedly na teach பண்ணியாச்சுடா பாரு. Listen the class. Okay. Okay வா. x to the power of r. Clear? இதுல coefficient of x to the power of r வேணும்னா n plus r minus 1 cr. இதுல n plus r minus 1 cr. Are you clear? இது ஃபுல்லாமே bracketல எழுதணும். ஓகேவா? cr எதுக்கு? cr வந்து n plus. ஓகேவா? let me write now. Wait, again let me write this. Again people will get confused. n plus r minus 1 cr into minus 1 to the power of r. Okay va? Clear idea? n plus minus 1 cr means basically this fulla mein this fullame what? இது எல்லாமே n மாதிரி cr. புரியுதா? Exactly sir. இப்போ ஒரு question solve பண்ண நமக்கு ஐடியா வரும் sir. Let's see one question. Let us solve one question. Are you all ready? Are you all ready for the question? Okay, I'll give one simple question. Listen to the class. Find the coefficient of this n. Find the coefficient of x to the power of 18 in 1 divided by 1 minus x to the power of 5. Okay. 1 minus x to the power of what? 17, you say whatever. 5, you can say 1 minus. Or else you take 6, no problem. So tell me, what is the coefficient? This can be written as what? 1 minus x to the power of minus 6. Okay, wow. What is the coefficient of? We know that coefficient of x to the power of r in 1 minus x to the power of minus n is equal to n plus r minus 1 cr. n 6, where n is equal to what? 6. Okay, wow. R is equal to what? Tell me. 18. Okay, so coefficient of x to the power of 18 is equal to what? 6 plus 18 minus 1 c 18. So 23 c 18. This is the answer. This is the answer. 23 c 18 is the answer. புரியுதா எல்லாருக்கும்? 23 c 18 is the right answer. Very good, very good, very good. Listen to the class. Guys, the logic is logic. If both, see, இதுக்கு normal binomial expansion apply பண்ணிக்கலாம், normal general term. இப்போ மேல மைனஸ் வந்துருச்சுன்னா இந்த ஜெனரல் டேர்ம் அப்ளை பண்ணணும். மேல மைனஸ் நடுவுல பிளஸ் மேல மைனஸ் இந்த ஜெனரல் டேர்ம். நடுவுல மைனஸ் மேலையும் மைனஸ், நடுவுல மைனஸ் மேல மைனஸ்னா இந்த ஜெனரல் டேர்ம். நடுவுல மைனஸ் மேல மைனஸ்னா இந்த ஜெனரல் டேர்ம். நடுவுல மைனஸ் மேல மைனஸ்னா இது. நடுவுல பிளஸ் மேல மைனஸ். இதுக்கு என்னடா 1 plus x to the power of minus எனக்கு. இது இருக்கு 1 minus x to the power of minus எனக்கு ஜெனரல் டேர்ம். நல்லா பாரு. Exactly. Sir, ஒரு JEE question solve பண்ணா நமக்கு ஐடியா வரும் சார். Okay, we'll do a JEE question. So based on this, they have asked long back. That is not that famous, but still. 1 minus t power of 6, 1 minus t to the power of 3. Okay, wow. Coefficient of t power of 4 venuda. So firstly, what I'll do, listen the class. Simple. 1 minus t power of 6 to the power of 3 into 1 minus t to the power of minus 3. Can I write like this? Can I write like this or not? Tell me. Can I write like this? Absolutely yes. Sir, idhula irundhu enakku t power of 4 venu coefficient. So from this t power of 0, from this t power of 4, I need to find out. Correct or not? Then only we will be getting t power of 4 coefficient. Am I correct or not? Tell me. Hello Chintu. Oh my dear Chintu. Yes sir. Sir, you need to find out coefficient of t power of 0 from this, coefficient of t power of 4 from this. Sir, then only we get something called coefficient of t power of 4. Otherwise we won't get. Sir, why don't we take coefficient of t power of 4 from here and t power of 0 from here? Are t power of 4 varadra, minimum on the t power of 6 here. T power of 4 varadu. Nalla pari. Sir, why don't we take t power of 8 here and t power of minus 4 here? T power of minus 4 varadu pari. Nalla pari. So this is the only possibility I have here. So from this, what is the general term? Tell me. So from this, coefficient of t power of 0 venuna eppadi? NCR 1 to the power of 3 minus t power of 6 to the power of 0. Are you getting the point? 3C0 basically 3C0. Yes or no? What is the general term for this? GT for this. NCR minus t power of 6 to the power of 0. I mean r, sorry. Okay, and ivaroda general term ena, ivaroda general term ena, just now I have taught you that. What is the general term for that? What is the general term for that, ra babu? N plus r minus 1 cr, right? Into nadula into irukku as it is, into idukku general term ena paru, ncr, n enna 3, ncr, sorry, n plus r minus 1 cr. Okay வா, clear இல்லையா? Yes or no? இப்போ எனக்கு coefficient of t power of 4 வேணும் here. Coefficient of t power of 4 வேணும்னா coefficient of t power of 0 from this, coefficient of t power of 4 from this. So r value என்ன இருக்கணும்? What is r value supposed to be here? R should be what? Tell me guys. R should be 0. R should be 0. Here r should be 4. Check. Yes or no? So definitely this is going to be 3C0 1 into, so 6C4. So 3C0 is 1, 6C4 is 6C2. 6C4, which means 6C2. 6C2 means 15. 15. A for Ahmedabad is the right answer, which is matching. Check. Correct. Very good, very good, very good. Guys, what I am trying to say, please listen the class. Sir, எனக்கு t power 4 coefficient வேணும் சார். எனக்கு t power 4 ஓட coefficient வேணும். இப்போ t power 4 coefficient வேணும்னா இதுல இருந்து t power 0 வேணும், இதுல இருந்து t power 4 வேணும். Then only if I multiply everything, then I'll be getting t power 4 ஓட coefficient. Sir, why are you taking t power 0 from this? Why don't you take t power 4 from this and 0 from this? அரே t power 4 possible ஆகாதீங்க. t power 6 is the minimum. நான் சொல்றது புரியுதா? So like that, none of the possibilities will be possible. Only possible option is what? This. இதுல இருந்து t power 0 எடுக்கணும், t power 4 இங்க எடுக்கணும். So multiply பண்ணா ஃபுல்லாமே நமக்கு t power 4 ஓட coefficient வரும். அப்படி பண்ணாலோ எனக்கு 15 is the right answer. Okay. Okay. Yes. So that's it for today guys. So this is what the binomial theorem is all about. So we discussed every single nook and corner of a binomial theorem. Okay, hope you enjoyed the class. Okay, so கண்டிப்பா மறக்காம இந்த செஷன் உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட ஷேர் பண்ணி அவங்களையும் கூப்பிட்டு வாங்கடா செஷனுக்கு. ஓகேவா, வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அண்ட் JEE Vaathi டெலிகிராம் குரூப்போட QR கோட் இது ஸ்கேன் பண்ணி நீங்கள் QR கோட் ஸ்கேன் பண்ணி இங்கே குரூப்பில் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாடா. ஸோ ஃபார் லேட்டஸ்ட் அப்டேட்ஸ் யூ ரியலி நீட் டு ஜாயின் திஸ் குரூப் ஃபார் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் அப்டேட்ஸ். ஓகே, அண்ட் நவ் மறக்காம சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி please do support us. Okay, and please do support your friends as well by sharing the content. It's very very important. Okay, and that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the session. So we'll try to come up with another beautiful content. Okay, so let's meet in the next class. Until then, tada, bye bye, good night, love you all my dear chintus, bye bye.